I'm not exactly sure how I'm doing it, but I'm going live on YouTube and Facebook tonight. I think so. There it is. Okay. Oh, there's already QB trying to get in my lap. What have you? That's QB. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let's just get this over with, Q, before I even start talking. Okay. You say hi to everybody. Hi, I'm gonna be annoying, but I'm so cute. Okay. So I don't know how things went for you guys this week, but for me, it was pretty intense. Lots going on, and oh, so last week I talked about cycles and the cycles breaking, right? Don't want your back. And that's basically what I've been living through. I want to say Monday was Valentine's Day, right? So on Monday, I had this, I was just in a low vibe, man. I was really worried. I I had this idea to teach on out school and I got all excited about it and then it didn't work because I don't live in America right now or Canada or England or something. So I was so bummed out and like my poor husband, we went to dinner. The first place we wanted to go wasn't open because well, today's not um, Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day is actually celebrated in September here in Colombia. So for most people, it was a normal Monday. It was just because I'm a gringa that we decided to go out to eat and celebrate it with my culture, right? Which is America. So that's kind of what I was doing, and we went. So, like I said, the restaurant that we wanted to go to wasn't open. So we just kept walking. We were both so hungry. I was sad, not sad, but like just disheartened from not getting to teach on out school. Oh my gosh, QB, can you pick a spot? And yeah, my husband did a good job kind of distracting me during dinner. Like I even lost my appetite. I couldn't even finish my veggie lasagna, which was amazing. But I don't know if that happens to you. Like when I get sad, basically, I can't really eat. So that's kind of what happened. Um, and it was really kind of sad. But I mean, we did take a photo, and I smiled for the photo, and I tried my best, and I just felt very, I gotta do something, I gotta do it, I gotta do it, right? Like, if that doesn't work, then I have to fill in that void. I have to do something to make it work. And I'm struggling. I'm struggling with surrender and trust. I was basically just worrying. And like, oh, I'm remembering now, before I went to bed, I got like this message to just take the next day off, which I did. Um, and the next day on Tuesday, we were going to go grocery shopping in the morning. And I live on the 16th floor of an apartment building, and the elevators were broken because they actually got water in them. So they had to turn the electricity off. And so it was just like, it just felt like my reality was manifesting how I felt inside, right? Like that's I was just like, well, of course the elevators aren't working. Like I know I'm not in the right energy and everything. And it was so we couldn't take our little cart with us, but we did get some groceries. And I mean, we had to walk up 16 flights of stairs just to get back home, which is annoying as anybody could probably, as you can imagine, right? But we did it. And it was, let's see, it was pretty not fun. But the rest of the day, hey Pamela, the rest of the day I just played video games. I played Sims. I was like, you know what? This is my day off. I'm gonna really take it. I got in the bed and I got my computer and I was just chilling. And I don't know if this happens to you guys, but I get a lot of friend requests, and it seems like if I accept like three people, they just keep coming. They just keep coming, right? And so I was playing my little video game, and then on the side, I was just adding all these random Facebook people. So I was like, oh, what the hell? I can add them. Yeah. Um, yeah. No, Pamela, that's totally the advice I'm getting to. Pamela wrote, trust, relax, let go, surrender. This is the advice from Divine Mother Gaia. Oh, I love that it came from Gaia. And I love that you put a snake because a snake is my spirit animal. Um, but I trust my intuition. I knew I needed to take a day off. I knew I needed to release this uptight energy, right? So I did. And I started talking to a few of these like new friends that I was randomly accepting. And one was this priestess girl. And we started chatting, and she's like, I really want to do like a clearing, an energy clearing for you. And I was like, well, I really don't have any money to pay you for that kind of thing. I kind of thought she was like a scammer or something. Um, she is the rainbow serpent. I love it. I love it. But I met with this priestess girl, and she's like, you know what? Don't worry about that. I'm a priestess. I don't do it for money. I just do it to help people. And I was like, well, if that's the case, sign me up because I need to clear this shit out, man. And I can't remember if it was Tuesday or Wednesday that was the full moon, but if I'm getting my days wrong, I apologize. I, on the full moon, which was in Leo, I did this clearing virtually with her, and it was exactly what I would want it to be. It cleared me, and I remember at one point I was meditating, and I got this vision, which I did post. I'll have to pull it up on my phone, but I got this vision of myself and a lion, but the lion was huge, like Aslan from the Chronicles of Narnia big. And I had my hand right on the back of his head. Um, and I didn't quite knew what it meant, but it felt great. And I wasn't scared of the lion in the meditation. I wasn't. It just felt very, I don't know, secure and in charge. And I told this priestess girl, like, hey, in that meditation, I saw like this lion, and I was like touching it, and it was like it's my pet, kind of like I'm doing with QB. And she's like, well, you're going into your. Sorry, that is so loud. That's a motorcycle. It's like she was like, you're going into yeah, to strength. It. She's like, you're coming into your leadership. And the fact that your hand is on the lion is like confirmation of that. And ever since that meditation, which I know it was the new moon in Leo, but like lions have been showing up everywhere for me in all sorts of ways. And to be quite honest, I've never really thought about lions. I mean, I don't really have an opinion on lions. I didn't really know much about their spiritual significance. I know in Vedic astrology, I'm a Leo, which is a lion, but I never really like dived into it. So of course I did because they just, I mean, every day this week there's a lion, there's a lion. And I even, now I kind of want to pull it up. I even saw this image of a girl with her freaking hand on a lion. I kid you not. And I was day like, this week there's oh. And I was like, are you kidding me? That that's what I saw in my meditation. It looked just like it. I'm trying to look for the post now. I think I'm in the wrong place. Let me look here because I think it's here. All right, QB, you walk while Mama finds this. Here it is. Let me show you guys. I mean, can you see that? That's exactly what I saw on my thing. And then I want to say, I think I saw, it was the day after I saw this picture. Now, I didn't have the fire. That happened in a different meditation, but I just now noticed the moon. Okay, okay. Who we kidding here, right? And even this lion has a third eye. I gotta get it good. Oh, it's in the camera. Even this lion has a third eye. I'm like, I mean, you would think synchronicities don't, they wouldn't matter much at this point, but I mean, I still get like goosebumps when stuff like that happens, and it happens all the time, basically. But it's just like I did, I just love it. So, Pamela's asking if I'm Lyrian, which I know is like a lion star seed. I've picked up on that for other people, but as far as I know, I'm not a Lyrian. But maybe I'll try to connect with them now. I mean, why not, right? And then I'll just ask them. But I did look up what does the lion energy mean? And Pamela's right. It means like strength. And I also learned it means like power and balance of power. And I found this and I want to share it. It says, the lion is a symbol for the enlightened souls to take back power for the betterment of all. And I really wanted to share this because I'm going to read that again. The lion is a symbol for enlightened souls to take back power for the betterment of all. And I'm going to come back to that in a minute. To me, that is saying like right now we're all like in this transition, right? Like our old, like I said, the cycles are breaking. We're moving out of old energies into these new ones. I know for me with this lion, it means I'm stepping into my leadership role, which is literally what I'm doing right now. And it's for the betterment of all. And it's not just me, right? It's all of us. If you're watching this, it's you too. Because don't even think that you're not watching this. Like, that's not a coincidence, right? That's a freaking synchronicity that is happening. There's a reason behind it all. And when you kind of figure that out, it's almost like your life becomes a Da Vinci Code, and there's just symbols and signs everywhere, and they all have meaning, and you can choose to decipher them. And it's actually pretty fun because it just is. And it gives you, oh, cute. It gives you these amazing messages. He just really likes the camera, you guys, don't you? Which is so funny because he's the shy cat. Like if you came to my house, you wouldn't see him. He's the shy one. but he just doesn't know people see him right now. So, okay, so that's kind of the lion thing. Oh, I'm already 15 minutes in. Wow, I just saw 15:15 too. Um, but I think I wrote on my notes. By this point, we all know what we're going through. Oh, I hate those motorcycles. Struggling to let go of something, right? Like right now, it's like this battle of the wills where, at least for me, I'll speak for myself, but like, because it's still moving out, and this week the I just kept getting this same message over and over again, like if you're living your purpose, if you're doing the work and you're putting yourself out there, literally these blessings are on your doorstep. Like you might not see it right now, but it's coming. And I'm telling you, I got this message every freaking day this week in my own meditations, when I'm on automatic writing with my guides, when I'm watching tarot readings. And I was like, okay, if one tarot reading says that, fine. No, I've probably watched 10 or more this week. Same message every single time, multiple readers. I mean, it's like, okay, I get the message. Okay, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. Oh, you know what? I missed the best part of this. So, of my story about the lion stuff on the new moon or the full moon, right? So I was like, I was so sad. The that Monday, and then the next day I did that clearing, and then in the middle of that clearing ceremony, um, I actually got a message from this lady who wanted a past life reading, and my aunt had kind of recommended me to her, and she ended up buying a reading from me. So I actually made a sale the day after. I was like so distraught, and like I feel like I should explain the motorcycles. So if you watch my videos in the daytime, there's a mountain outside my window, and there's a road that goes around and like on that mountain, and at night the motorcycles like to race down that street. So every like few minutes we'll hear a big wave of them. But anyway, I mean, I just, it's like I couldn't believe it, but I could, you know? It's like, well, of course it's gonna come when I'm working on myself and trying to get out of that energy, and then out of nowhere, that exact time. I mean, come on, right? Come on, guys. And then we have this the next day. Oh my gosh, right? Like, you literally can't make it up. And I'm a writer and I freaking make stuff up all the time. But I couldn't make up that. Well, actually, if I was going to write a story and put that plot, that would actually be a good, like, I actually probably would put that in the story. But honestly, I wasn't expecting that. I was totally like, I got to work on my own energy. I was thinking about myself. I really wasn't thinking about making money. I was trying not to think about that anyway. Ooh, they're going tonight, aren't they? So, um, basically, yeah, I'm getting all these messages like, you've been putting in all this work, you've been letting go of old things, whatever you're still holding on to, release it. Right? Oh, it's so quiet now. Probably going around the mountain. And just be patient because it's all there already. Now we're in a linear time. That's the way we live, right? In this 3D. So I don't know. I think within like a month, we're going to be having a totally different conversation. And I've been struggling all week trying to like get out of this old energy and into this new one. But even when I'm struggling, I'm still getting the same messages to just hold tight, keep going. And before I jumped on live, I did some automatic writing and I asked guides what messages should I share tonight. So I want to, if I can read my own handwriting, read this to you. And it has a lot of the same messages, go figure. It said, on the right track, hang in there just a little bit longer. You are being asked to release total control. Look, really look to find what you are still holding on to and why. Okay. More healing is needed, but you are so close. The energies are moving quickly. Don't let this scare you. Listen to your intuition, and you will weather the storm just fine. More and more, you will come together, build new communities and energetic connections, lifelines. Take joy in this union. You are meant to be in each other's lives. There's still more people watch you than you know. Your light is being felt. Some may turn away, but some may turn away, let them. Know that where you are going is destined. Speak your truth. Do not be ashamed of it. Use it more and more. Confide in each other. Lift each other up. The time of going it alone is over. So that was the message that they gave me. So, and now I'm like putting it together. I added all those Facebook friends. I've added some every day now. I've had some amazing conversations with people all over the world that I don't know how they found me, but they did. And we're like minded. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think it's a fact. And like today, I was talking to a friend in New Zealand, and she gave me so much encouragement, and I really needed it. Like even after that clearing, like the worry still kind of wanted to make space in my mind. So it's just like this constant, nope, not giving in to you. You can try, but it ain't working. And oh, I'm glad, Pamela. She said it resonated with her. And it reminded me of one thing, though. I hadn't really been protecting my energy like I normally do. And because, like, today I woke up so freaking happy. I don't know why. I don't remember my dream last night. Maybe I had a really good dream or something. But, like, I was so happy. And I was, like, just literally bouncing. I was that happy. And we went, because the elevator works now. We went to get more groceries because we could bring our little cart and carry more, right? And we went out to breakfast and we got our groceries. So I did go outside, but I didn't like protect myself or anything. And another thing that I've, once again, this is kind of Da Vinci Code-ish, um, is one of the things I keep seeing is the evil eye, which oh, is this. This is me. This is my drawing of it that I use. And it kept popping up for me. And I knew I had that drawing, but I didn't get it out till today. And when I was talking to that my friend, I was like, oh, what if because I'm like a empath, right? And I pick up on energies. I mean, I'm a freaking psychic. I was like, what if this worry isn't just my own? What if it's the collective's? Because I know, I mean, I don't watch the news, but I know it is bad, right? Like in several places right now, and it's just, it's low energy, right? Like I really, it's almost like well, not almost, but it's like I see the shift. I see what this 3D, 5D language is talking about. And because I don't watch the news, it's almost like I can see that the people that do that, not just watch the news, but like stay in that scared, fearful energy are going one way, and those of us that are fighting it or not choosing to participate are going another way, energetically and speaking. So, um, yeah, it could be people from my apartment building, and I think it's also my husband because he's an entrepreneur too. And like today, he wanted to make an Airbnb experience thing, and it got rejected. And he got real down about it, which I mean, I don't fault him for that because I had that out of school thing where I got sad too. So I was like, I totally know what you're talking about, Mel. But then I was like, I need to like even protect my energy from him in a way, like any negativity, because it's not easy to stay in that high vibe. It's pretty easy to let something kind of pull you down. I mean, it's almost, I feel like it's a muscle, and you have to keep practicing. And I guess right now, to stick with that analogy, we're like in conditioning or weight training mode, where we're all like, speaking for myself here, but it's like this inner battle, right? Where you're like, I don't really want to worry about that. I know I'm supposed to trust, so I just want to trust, okay? Like, brain, let's get with the program here. So, that's pretty much all I wanted to share. Oh, well, let's talk a little bit more about this coming together part because that's cool, right? Like, um, oh, please do, Pamela. She's gonna send me her angelic aura cleanse. Girl, I will cleanse every which way. I'm ready to like be done with this energy, like totally. Um, but this coming together, I really sense it. And like that same day I added all those Facebook friends, I saw a Facebook post in one of my expat groups for here in Bogota or Colombia or something. And it was like this fellow entrepreneur. I think he's like a life coach. And he was like, hey, are there any other, spiritual, like, I think he used mindful entrepreneurs. I have a free entrepreneur group and a free Instagram support group if you'd want to join. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna join it. I did. And today I finally joined the Instagram group and like it blew up my Instagram and it was amazing. And like we're coming together, guys. We're finding each other. QB's back. QB, do you want to make some friends? Say, any cat friends, you can come join me. Oh, buddy. Here, you want to go on the thing? Okay. Yeah, so be on. Well, I don't even need to say be on the lookout because if it's like me, they're just going to show up. Or you're like today, I was on Facebook and it was like, do you want to join? You should join this Starseed group. And I did, and I've already made friends in it. Like, it's just crazy to me how quickly this is coming because I went for years in the past where I was kind of alone. I didn't really have anybody I could talk to about my spiritual awakening. Not a lot. And I think that's true for a lot of us. We kind of probably started off alone, or maybe we had one friend or something. But now I don't even think I could count how many friends I had, and for me, they're all online. Mainly because I live here. Actually, I did meet a girl from Colombia in the full time purpose group, so maybe I will have one in person. So that would be cool. But um, just just embrace it. I'll only pull that out again to get that message about connecting because I think there was something cool. Like confide in one another, right? So that's what friends are for, right? Like to support each other and be there for each other. And I mean, that's literally what we're being given. If that's not abundance, I don't know what is. It certainly is a part of it. So that's kind of the energy update. Those are the messages I've been working through and the messages I got tonight, which kind of solidified everything. I know if you're like me, you're ready for this to kind of be over, this transition. But I'm going to challenge myself and you to just kind of, what did I write? I said, don't give up. Like, I will say that's one thing I love about myself. I know I'm walking by faith right now. Like, I don't know how it's going to work. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be how I imagine it. It's going to be different. But I know I'm putting in the work. I know my heart's in the right place. And so I'm just trusting whether I'm worrying or not. Oh, those are so loud. So there's a few things I want to kind of mention before I jump off here. One, at 12 o'clock tomorrow Eastern time, I have my weekly free live group meditation. I would love for you to join. You can either join the Discord group to get that link or my Facebook group to get that link, okay? Um, Love to have you there. Another thing that I'm super excited about is the 22nd, which is Tuesday. And on Tuesday, myself, along with Diana and Sheila, are leading a live global meditation. And I finished writing the meditation today, and they both approved it. It's actually on my YouTube, but I would prefer you to do it with us if you can. On Tuesday, we're gonna at two. We'll start at 2 o'clock, but the meditation will start at 2:22 because we're just trying to stick with these twos and really tap into that energy. And the meditation is about. It's not necessarily about you or me or us. It's about Gaia and just using our collective energy and channeling source and just sending love and healing and harmony to the earth because it certainly needs it right now. And it's probably the most quote unquote complicated meditation I make. I mixed in like three different music tracks, and then you have my audio, my voice on top of it. So I'm pretty proud of it as I'm learning my mixing skills. But it's really powerful, and I would love to have you there. It's going to be a free thing. We're going to attempt to do it in a Google Meet as well as live in the Facebook group that we've created for it. So um, I think after I'm done with this, I'll add that link to the thing. But otherwise, let's see. Well, I need to make money, right? So I want to tell you about what I do. My Etsy store is up and running. I added a few things this week. I really want to explain my meditation readings because so far I haven't met anybody who does a reading in this format. It'd be really cool if I did, but I haven't met anybody like that yet. And I love this format because for me, it's kind of taking me out of the driver's seat and putting you in the driver's seat. So what this meditation reading means is you pick the topic you want it on. I will connect with, if it's your star seed, your guides, or whatever. I will make you a personalized meditation for that. Music, words, everything. The imagery all comes from your guides, not mine. Not that mine are bad, they're amazing. But it's about you, right? And so I do that. And then we book a session where we get on a Zoom call. We do this meditation together. And while we're doing it, I'm going to be getting the information. So let's say if it's a starseed one, I'm going to, as a clairvoyant and the clairaudient and a clairsentient, I'm going to get these messages. I might write them down. I might even automatic write some messages during this time. But the whole point is to share our energies and for you to get your own messages during this time as well. And then when it's over, I will tell you what came up for me. You can tell me if you want what came up for you. We'll kind of compare notes and go over it and kind of see what happened. If you haven't, I've done it a few different ways, but this is the final way I've settled on, and I really love it. So you can totally find those in my Etsy store. I also just do plain old personalized guided meditations. I have an assortment of topics I do those on, and some very cheap pre-recorded ones you can buy as well. I'm also thinking of adding like a coaching one where it might be like a month long where we would meet once a month. And so if you're like, I really want to meet my guides, but I'm not sure how, then then the coaching might be for you. If you want to go in more in depth than just a one time reading. So that's not on the store yet. I gotta like put it all together. That'll probably come next week at some point. And I also want to add I almost lost it. Well, I had somebody mention to me making readings for like life coaches or something. Like out they could outsource their meditations to me. So if you're a life coach and you don't really enjoy making meditations, but you think your clients could use them, I freaking love it, man. I've been told times my voice is amazing for meditation, so take that as you will. But I would love to do that because it literally uses all my gifts, and I just can't think of a better cool way to make my living. But that's all I wanted to share tonight, guys. Pamela, thank you so much for keeping me company in the chat. Um, I love you guys. It's so amazing to do this. I'm stepping into my own truth, turning into that girl, touching the lion. Ooh, I love it. And I love you. All right, guys, that's it. Namaste.